Good morning, friends. Thanks for joining me here at lookUP Devotion and Encouragement. One of the things I want to focus on today is about friendship and praising God. Okay, it's two parts. One, if you notice, I have some beautiful flowers above my shoulder because they were in honor of my son Andy getting baptized this past Sunday. If you're following me on Facebook as a friend, you will have already seen the pictures. We have a great friend who goes to our church. She works at our church and she is an amazing photographer. And she came, even though she was sick, she came to take pictures so we could remember this day and remember it in beautiful ways. That's Kelly Eskelson. One of the things I want to acknowledge, one, is praising. I need to praise God that I have children who love the Lord and are trying to follow Him as best as their young minds and hearts can. I have kids who are loving and kind and respectful, and I need to praise God for those things. So the flowers today, one, remind us that we need to take God seriously in our praise. We need to thank God for all the good that God is bringing into our world, either has brought into the world in the past or is doing currently. When you have a prayerful, grateful heart, it does change how you see your world in your day-to-day. But the other thing I wanted to talk about today is friendship. It's those friends and the friendships, you know which friendships I'm talking about, that make our lives full. We have Kelly, I mentioned earlier, who has become such a great friend. She is loving and supportive and kind. She will give you the shirt off of her back, literally, if you needed it. She came when she was sick to church to make sure we got good pictures. Again, such a gift. Or yesterday morning, I was taking my in-laws back to the airport. They got to fly in and be with us for Andy's baptism, which was such a special event. And Patrick was at work, and so I was taking Papa Nana back to the airport. And sure as the world, our van decided that while I'm driving down the highway going 55 miles an hour, now's the time for it just to die and not to have any power. So I was able to safely get us off into a turning lane, but had to call my husband. And Patrick is the smartest man I know, but cars are not one of our specialties. And he had Dale come with him. Dale was a friend of ours who also works at the church. And Dale is a friend who jumped up in our time of need. How many of you have friends that you know you could call at a moment's notice and they would be there? I can name a ton. That means that I am blessed, and I can praise God for all the people that are in my world. I have people who I love around the country and around the world, who I know who pray for me, but I can also go to them if I need something or need to talk out something. So I have a friend that I can go to have coffee with, and we can sit for 2 hours and talk and process. And I know that there's not judgment attached to whatever I share and whatever I process. Or I have a mom and a dad. Thank goodness my parents are still alive, and they are here, and they would jump at a moment's notice. When I had that car trouble, my father also got to us as soon as possible so that he could take Papa Nana to the airport. This is how God created our world. He wants us to support one another, to walk with one another, because that makes our life so much richer and so much better. I don't know the people you are coming in contact with today, but I know that you are loved, and I know that you have people in your world who you call friend. Talk to those people today. Send them a little heart emoji, or send them a card in the mail, or say to them in person, or call them in person, or go have coffee or lunch with them, or see them in the office, or make sure that you are being prayerful, praising and thanking God for the good that has come in your world, and specifically thanking God for the people in your world. You are that person for somebody else. You are the loving friend who remembers birthdays and anniversaries. You are the loving friend who knows that they can be, who always prays for your friend or your family member, and you know that they need it. You can be that person who goes to God for them. We have friends who gave gifts to Andy who I don't don't even know if I would have thought about getting Andy another child presents, and they did that. Or we have friends who offer their home or things that they have or services that they can provide. They provide that for us because they are friends. Wherever you are today, I hope that you see or can connect with your friends and you can say thank you. You, my friends, are mine. And I am so thankful that you tune in and that you watch these devotions and encouragements. They have been life-giving for me, and they have been so meaningful. But even more meaningful than me getting to do these pieces is hearing from you all who comment on Facebook or comment on YouTube, who send me messages or text messages saying, I just really needed that video today. Thank you so much for that. I can't tell you how much that does for my heart. Wherever you are today and whatever you are doing, I hope that you are surrounded by friends and that you have a prayerful, praiseful, and thankful heart, thanking God for the good in your world. Wherever you are and whatever you are doing, may you find joy and laughter and love when you look up.